The laundry needs to be separated. I'm live. I'm live, so you guys gotta get out.
Gotta pull up on you. Fuck the game up.
Oh shit, let me stop the background.
Ring, ring.
Alright. Hey. Hello, hello. I'm live. Oh my god, I look horrific. I have a horrid camera angle, horrid lighting, horrid hair. Playing with makeup right now. I think today might be a hair wash day. Wash your hair day. I don't wash my hair every day anymore. It is a lot of work. Plus, it saves the ends. They don't dry out as fast. How would I look with short hair? Messy hair don't care. What's good, you guys? I tie my hair together without a hair tie. I just wrap it together. I have a video on Instagram showing me tying my hair. I think I'll add that to TikTok. Pretty dope. I just joined TikTok. If you guys are not on TikTok, you should join. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm gonna wear my hair up today. Team Smoke, Team Smoke. I'm rocking the sweatshirt. Fell asleep in it last night. I fell asleep on the phone while I was chatting with TRBRC, couple members from TRBRC from the Real Battle Rap community. Shout out to them. Shout out to Ant Team Smoke. Shout out to Reno Biz, The Busy Show. Shout out to Crown TV, Prince. Hashtag the Royal Family. Shout out to Dice. Shout out to Let's Talk About It. Shout out to Oso Bosley. I like his content. I'm enjoying his content. Shout out to Scheme. Hi Scheme. Who else do I gotta shout out? If I miss you, don't kill me. I'm sorry. Oh, shout out to Zeke, my bro Zeke. I can't forget about Zeke. Zeke Black, Feed the Wolves. Shout out to Zeke Black. It is time. Yo, yo. I'm just chilling today. It's laundry day, so I'm here. I should have been in California. I'm an artist that's doing a video shoot, and I'm not there. So, but it's okay. That's all right. I have laundry to do. Plus, I didn't have to fly. I didn't have to drive, thankfully. I was going to look last night at the flights, but I got sidetracked and then I passed out while I was on the phone with TRBRC. So, it is what it is. I am here. So that means I got to do laundry. Anyway, what do y'all want to chat about today? What do you feel like chatting about? I put a little bit of makeup on my eyes. They may look like they're red and like I'm sick, but I'm really not. I'm not. I'm not sick. It's makeup. It looks like I'm sick. Looks like I have like, my eyes are like I had an allergic reaction. I can't do makeup anymore, you guys. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know why. It just, I guess I grew out of it finally. I've done makeup for so long. I just can't. I don't know. I can't rock makeup the way that I used to, I guess. I don't know. Looks funky though. Looks like I had an allergic reaction and my eyes are all red and puffy. Ah, Lord. That's funny. I don't even get my Ooh, that's an ugly. Somebody cut my brush and I'm not happy about it at all. Somebody really cut my brush and it's so messed up. I don't even want to show it to you guys. That's not cool. That's not the business. This is why ugh, I buy quality stuff. So I'm not happy about that brush. And not that I use my stuff very often anymore. I still want my stuff in quality condition when I go back to it. Whatever. Can't put it back together, right? So what's complaining gonna do about it? So tomorrow on Ant's channel, on Ant Team Smoke, check it out. Make sure you go over to his channel, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. About 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we're having a rap battle go down between two artists, one that I manage and the other that I do PR for, which is public relations. And the one that I manage is Gemstone. The other one I do PR for is Nitro. And so they got a rap battle going down. Tomorrow they're submitting their songs to a panel of 5 judges. And there's a pot going on. So if you want to support and if you want to sponsor this rap battle, the artists are going to walk away with money. We're showing appreciation towards their talent and keeping real rap alive. So hit up Ant if you want to help support the rap battle. Yeah, I'm a little distracted by my tools being vandalized. Hey, I took that down quite a bit, yeah. That looks better. Anyway, I don't get my eyebrows threaded or waxed, nor do I shave them or pluck them or anything. They are just there. I've been loving just the absolute natural look. I don't know if I'm gonna be putting on foundation during the winter because I'm like super dried out. If you can't see right here, like I have these dry spots on my knife. I have these dry spots right here. So and then just makeup just really dries your skin. Well, for me it does. It doesn't matter how much moisturizer I use, how much I take care and wash my face and moisturize and all of that stuff, which I really don't have like a whole like system for my face. I wash my face every time I bathe, and then I put lotion on afterwards. If I'm going to do my makeup, I apply an extra layer of a face cream or a face moisturizer. But that's my skincare. This 43 years, almost 44 years, is natural. Even these Captain Caveman hairs that I get sticking out, these ones, when it gets hot and humid, they curl up. These curl. Little ringlets. But yeah, I'm chilling. other than that, I'm chilling. Kids are here. They're gonna probably head outside after they separate the laundry for me. Today's laundry day. Just did you guys see the description? Where are you checking in from? I see that there's somebody here, but you're not talking to me. I'm just talking to myself in a camera that's streaming live that anybody with access to it can watch publicly. But hi, you hear the bird? It's just chirp, chirp, chirp. I fell asleep last night. I think I already said this. I fell asleep last night on the phone. They were live streaming, I think. I don't remember. But it was a group chat, so I don't know how long into it I fell asleep. What's up, Mr. Dap? How are you? But I don't know how far into the conversation I fell asleep. But my phone was dead this morning when I woke up. Bye, Mr. Dap. Thank you for stopping in, Mr. Dap. Anyway, when I woke up this morning, my phone was dead, so I had to plug it in, and it took a while to actually get a good charge in order for me to turn it on and use it, and it's still charging now. I have it plugged up though. That's why I'm in a different angle right now than I'm usually in, if you can't tell. A different location in my room. I should start using my big painting as my backdrop. It's beautiful. My colored zebras. They're colorful zebras. I don't like showing my room though. I don't invite strangers into my house, and so people don't get a tour of the inside of my house. You're lucky if you catch anything or much. This is actually not a bad angle. Kind of looking up my nose, but it's not too shabby. Lighting's not too bad. What you think? So I had a story time yesterday about how I met my friend Crystal. Today I can tell you guys how I met my friend Xenia, and it kind of interlaps with my relationship with Crystal, because as me and Crystal were going to these lowrider super shows, that's where I met Xenia. She was at one of the shows, and somehow I was wandering by myself. I typically do that. I wander off by myself. But during this time that I met Xenia, I had wandered off by myself, and I ran into her. I thought she was beautiful. I thought she was the sweetest thing, and I wanted to be her friend. And so, and I wanted to take her home. And her mom wouldn't let me take her home. But we became amazing friends, and her mom is my mom, and her nana is my nana, and her tias and tios, all of that, that's all family. And man, had to at least be in 1995, late 95, maybe 96, somewhere around there. But that's how I met Xenia. And just like Crystal, Crystal and Xenia know each other. They got introduced through me, but they have an amazing relationship together without me. And I think that's great. I have relationships with all my friends' parents and all of their friends and their kids. And, I baptized Xenia's daughter as well in the Catholic religion. Leave my no. Leave my stool alone. Get off my little bench. Exit my room, please. I'm on live right now.
I'm bored.
No, you can't come in and distract me.
Can I go outside with Yara?
No, not right now. I need you guys to separate the clothes first.
Where are the clothes at?
You guys have them. You guys didn't you guys say yesterday that you guys got the clothes?
Yes.
Okay, then go get them all separated for me so that I can wash it. Stop talking. Stop talking. They need to just do one thing at a time. Get that out of the way. If you can successfully get something done, then we'll talk. But anyway, yeah, with Xenia, her daughter, I baptized her daughter in the Catholic religion as well, just like Crystal's daughter. Her daughter, that's me, and Crystal's daughter, Larina. Anyway, those are my goddaughters. Those are my godchildren. Those are my babies. And all their other children are my babies too. Like, yeah, I love them. They're amazing. And Tucson, that's just Tucson. Tucson is just like that. We're very tight-knit. Everybody has their people that they dislike and have had beef with and X, Y, and Z, but Tucson's small, but it's big enough to be able to avoid certain people and whatever. So everybody's not really up under anybody. Looking for my water. I need to refill my water. What's up, YMF? How are you? I fell asleep last night talking to you guys. Oh no, that's whatever. Hi, how are you? Yurt. So yeah, Tucson is small and we're tight knit, but we're big enough to where, you got beef with somebody, you can avoid that shit. A lot of people have moved away from Tucson. I need to start making plans to give back to the community and rebuild, and focus on where I grew up, the South Side. So, see what I can come up with. I have plenty of support to be able to do some pretty amazing things in my city, for the residents, and the children, and the future. That's what it's about. As long as I set and create a solid foundation and just set a solid foundation and build my own village, so that way when my kids, hey lady, so that way when I wither, then my kids, will always have somebody to look out for them no matter where they are. So everything I do is for my kids. Truly is. How are you doing, love? Did you just message me on IG? I think you did. I'm good. I'm tired. Today's laundry day. Can you hear the beautiful bird outside my window? So pretty. What's good? What's poppin'? Same. Man, I'm getting notifications. Notifications. So yeah, makeup. I think I'm gonna stop using foundation at least during the summer, just because I don't know about. Okay, yeah, I'll hit you back as soon as I'm done. You doing good, mamas? Gorgeous. I don't know about using concealer because I do have dark circles. It's so dry. The winter is so dry, and it's just drying out my face. No matter how much moisturizer I use, I have like these dry spots here and dry spots here. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Sans foundation this winter. It's just really bad this winter. I don't know why. I'm just getting older, and I'm probably just noticing and picking at things just to gripe like an old woman. Guess that's what old people do, right? They bitch and complain about shit. Bare minerals. I've had some before, and then like everything that I get, my kids get into it and destroy it. So it didn't stay for long. I'll have to try it again though, because I really did enjoy it. I really, really loved it. Really loved it. That's nice. Yeah. Great idea. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, gorgeous. Just so dry. And anything I put on my face, like it just magnifies the dry spots on my face. I'm probably going to start exfoliating twice a week at least, if not 3 times. Thank you. Yeah, Clinique, I've always had a problem with their scent. I'm not a fan of their products. My sister uses it too, and I'm not a fan of her either. But I have these bags. This one says like Target, and this one says like Walmart. So those ones I need to like hide. Like they're really, I don't know, I feel like I'm hyperpigmented in those areas. And I would need to use a foundation that I would need to use a foundation that's like not so obvious, like something that actually will blend in. Let's see. I do. I'm sensitive. My skin is sensitive. I would need something that's not so, I need something that's brightening, but that's not so obvious, because if I'm not going to be using foundation, then look at, see, because that's not the right color. I know, right? C is going everywhere. How are you, C? How are you, gorgeous? See, you can still see, like I would have to like really blend and blend and blend, but then even still you could see the patchy of the darkness under here. So then I would need to use my red to stamp out that dark, and then by then I'm already using too much damn makeup. So it's like, why put on anything at all, right? Let me see if I can find my red where you guys can see what I'm talking about. Here's my red. CB in these streets. It does look better, but I don't know. That's crazy. It's just so, ugh. So what you do is you take red And I always put like way too much. What? I need you to get one of these and wet it for me, please, because I need to wipe makeup off in a little bit. Just wet it and wring it out. So what you do with this, let's see. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I have to set it with setting powder, but still my bags are so like dark that you really have to get them covered with a color that's going to X them out. Just give it to me because you're knocking down my phone. Stop leaning out of my bed, please. Thank you. Out, please. I don't need you in here. Because you're going to. Okay, I apologize. Did you guys finish the clothes?
No, they're on the game.
Okay.
I don't need
Okay.
their help. I don't need their help.
Okay, so there's that. And then, no, they need to be helping. What do you mean you don't need their help? And then let's see if I try this one. I'll try this MAC concealer instead. This is the one that they matched me with. I'm just lucky I have it right here with me. Let's see, where is mine? Here we go. Should I use this? I'll try using this. I don't want to get my brush all weird. Still kind of cold. Need it to warm up. I have like a ton of makeup on under my eye right now, but I'm gonna blend it out. I'll show you guys how this red just really stamps it out. MAC is way too much. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know where my other sponge is, so I'm gonna use this one that I typically don't use. Let me adjust my camera again, guys. Sorry. Stop yelling on the game. Stop yelling on the game. Do you hear me? Do you see the difference that the red made? Just like really stamped out that dark. I haven't. I need to. But do you see how that red just stamped it out? Now look at my two eyes. Do you see the difference? That's a little trick. And then set the under eye, of course. Ba-ba-dum. Where is my pupperty duffer? I guess I'm gonna have to use a brush. I don't like this stuff. This stuff is messy. I'm using, it's the Airspun. If you have Airspun, you know what I'm talking about. or if you've ever used Airspun, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I just need to get that and set the under eye. Makeup tips with May, right? I wasn't even trying to do anything. I just started playing with my under eye. There it is. And voila. Better? Better? I think so. Still puffy, but yeah, you just take red. The red that I was told to use was, or that was used when I saw the trick was I don't know if it was Ruby Red from MAC, the lipstick. Just a little bit of lipstick, red lipstick, whatever you have red. And it cancels out that darkness under your eye. I probably could have done a better job, but there's it. Look at, you could see this so much more than what you could see that. Thanks. I have to like really look at it in the mirror. Where's my, I probably have my stuff on it. Where's the palette that I just had? It's probably under my stuff right here. I have to really get a close up to see like what it looks like, because I don't like, it could look like really good on camera, but sometimes it looks really, really cakey. So I don't want to deceive you guys and be like, oh yeah, check this out, do this, this, and this. And like in person, in real life, it looks like shit. Like I learned watching a lot of makeup channels that it looks great on camera, and I've been doing makeup for a long time. Right, with 50 pounds of it for real. And I've done my makeup like all like, man, I used to do my eyes like super dope. I used to wear my eyeshadow to match my, like the stuff that I was wearing. It was part of it, and it was just like this big artistry. It's art for me, and I love it, but I haven't been wearing it for such a long time. The palette is right in my lap, by the way. Oh no, it's not even this one. Yeah, it's still right in my lap. See, I could tell, like, to me in person, like, oh yeah, I could have done a better job. Like if I was looking directly in a mirror and not just relying solely on, because I was just looking in the camera. So it does look good there in person. I could have done a better job, but I think if you're not really paying attention, you're not going to notice, because it's not that noticeable. I could tell, but it's not like super noticeable. Ow. My leg went numb. So, let me see. You live in Edmonton and it got to negative 50 degrees out there, and it's so far away from any body of water. It was so darn dry. My skin was beyond screwed. Oh, nice. So rose water is one of them. I'm intrigued. Yeah, my leg is like really numb right now. I have sciatica crazy, you guys. crazy, crazy, crazy. Like my back is so jacked up. I think I've talked about it. I have the implant in my back. It's a stimulator. It's a spinal cord stimulator. And I've had it since 2014. Yeah, 2014. So I had my last child in 2012. In 2013, I had my spinal surgery. So 2013, dope. I'm gonna try it out. Jasmine, thank you so much. 2013, I had my spine surgery, my spinal cord stimulator implanted, and then in 2014, I had my hysterectomy. So although I would love to have more children, I have 6 of them already. Although I would love to have more, I can no longer. I've already been researching like uterine transplantation. I love being pregnant. Like being pregnant is the most like I loved it. I had fun. What is just messed up? What stuff, Jasmine? Why? What happened? What happened in my Asian voice? What happened? What up, Aunt? How you doing? I just gave some makeup tips. Can you tell the difference between this eye and this eye? You might not because you're a guy, but these girls just watch magic happen. They just watch magic happen. It was dope. I have makeup. Well, I put some eyeshadow on. I was just playing with eyeshadow this morning. And then when we came on, I started talking about not using makeup anymore, and then having the demo, and then having these horrible bags that say Target and Walmart on them. And then I showed them how to cover it up with makeup. I used red on my face. Did you guys see red on my face? Y'all didn't catch it. You have to catch the replay. But yeah, your legs went numb. Oh my God. Oh my God, Jasmine. I'm the same. I get that. You need to, and they haven't given you an option for a spinal cord stimulator implant. Team Smoke, Team Smoke. Whoop-de-whoop. I wipe my ears too, you guys, because when I put my makeup on, I also put makeup like on my ears, like not inside of my ears, but I just like, pat it onto my ears too. So it's like a habit when I wipe my face. I wipe my whole face. And I wipe my ears. My God, Jasmine. How long ago was that? What? Spinal cord stimulator, girl. I'm looking for my remote beyond all my makeup that I have scattered around me right now, just so that I can play. I don't go anywhere or do anything. Like I said, I was supposed to be in LA. This feels refreshing. I was supposed to be in LA. An artist having a music video today, and 2017. Ooh, girl, that's harsh. It's going on 2 years. Girl, it's been 10 years since my accident. I still go through insane pain. But my body reacted to everything in probably the worst way it could possibly react, and my body is fighting against itself right now. Like, for instance, my immune system is attacking my liver, causing cirrhosis in my liver, so I can't eat the way that I want, I can't drink the way that I want, so that's why I stick with water. Plus water is good for you, so I don't mind it. I've been drinking like strictly water since 2002 because I had some kidney stones in 2002 that left me unable to even breathe. That shit hurt. I could not even lift up a foot to even take a small step. But so and back then I was drinking a 6-pack of Pepsi during lunchtime, and I was still skinny. I'm still thin. But anyway, after I had those kidney stones, forget it. I've been on strictly water. But anyway, just after my car accident, I've just started in with a host of, like, it was just a domino effect. My health took a domino, like a deep dive down the steep end. Go out, please, and shut my door, please. And then so the first thing, well, I had already been diagnosed with fibromyalgia for 10 years. When I was in the car accident, so I was already in pain, but I was busting my ass working 2 jobs full time in the field of dialysis, making $20+ an hour each, with each job that I had, each position that I held. And there's my water. I have my pillow propped up. My phone is being propped up by my pillow. Anyway, so I was already working, but October 27th, October 27th, 2009 is when the car accident happened. And since then, I've been left unable to physically work outside of my home and barely inside of my home. It just gets hard. It's getting harder and harder as time goes on. The first thing to really be affected noticeably was my heart, and I ended up in ventricular tachycardia in 2010. While I was pregnant, I was at complete rest, and my heart rate was over 200 beats per minute. That's like you're running and you check your pulse. So my heart rate was so fast, they had to admit me to the hospital, and on top of that, I was pregnant. So when your heart rate is that fast, you're not getting the oxygen that you need circulated throughout your body. That's why your lips start going numb and tingly and all of that great stuff. I felt like I was being suffocated and constricted in my like chest area, and it felt hard to breathe. But so they admitted me, and I wasn't obviously not getting the oxygen, but being pregnant, that also meant that my child was not getting the proper oxygen either. So that lasted because they said that they could have shocked me, used the AED on me, but they didn't because I was pregnant. So they just lowered it with medications, IV medications and oral medications, and just monitored me and monitored the baby at the same time. So that was the first thing to go. And then after that is when I knew that something was wrong, and I didn't know what it was, but I felt it. Yeah, they put me on mad painkillers too. You were popping them. Yeah, I've never popped them like Skittles though. I was in the hospital from March to not very long. Wow. Oh my God. Good for you. Good for you, Jasmine. Wow. That's crazy.
Mama.
That's crazy. And I was working, I worked in dialysis. I'm a certified clinical hemodialysis technician. And I've worked in a lot of things in dialysis. I even became the kidney pancreas transplant coordinator between the clinic that I worked at and the hospital that did the transplantations of our patients. So after my heart, then I said, there was something wrong with me. I knew that there was something wrong, but I didn't know what it was. And I knew before any lab work came back, there was something wrong. And I ended up going and having an endoscopy. No, what was it?
Mama, we're
It
going to the
was
vending machine.
I think it was an endoscopy and a colonoscopy. Anyway, you're on dialysis and on the chest. Good.
Mom.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That is good. You have to count those gifts when they're presented to you, and appreciate every single one of them. Lucinda, what you are doing is extremely rude. Extremely rude. So I think you're dwindling your chances of doing anything.
I'm getting bored. I have nothing
It
to
is
do.
not my job to
Can I go
entertain
outside
you.
Then? I did the clothes. Can I go outside then?
It is not my job to entertain you. Do you understand that?
Can I go
Do you
outside then?
can you understand that? It is not mom's job to entertain.
I'm not saying you
Is
have
it?
to.
Okay, so then you coming in here complaining that you're bored is is for me to listen to how? How is it my issue that you're bored?
Trying to ask you if I could go outside because I have nothing to
Who
do.
are you going outside with?
Julian, he already said that he wants me to go
Fine.
outside with him.
That's fine. Understand. You're being very rude right now when you come in here and keep complaining like that. That's not appropriate. You understand me? Do you understand me?
Yes.
Don't respond to me like that. I'm not yelling at you. Am I? Am I?
No.
Okay, so then respond appropriately. I told you I don't do that disrespect stuff. I ain't your little friends. Get that makeup off your eyes before you even think about
There's
going out.
none on my eyes.
Just don't talk to me that way. I will turn this live off and snatch you up quick.
After you're done with that, can I call Natalia?
You just asked to go outside, so go get your brother and go outside and let me finish with my thing. Thank you. Kids. I love them. Anyway, back to my daughter, because she always has to have the spotlight. Like, dead ass, that's her all the time. It's so funny. She's bossing the boys around now. She walked out of here to go walk into, instead of getting her brother to go outside, she's in there arguing with the boys. Hey Nicole, how are you, sis? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm very direct with my children. Like, I help them make it make sense. Like, I help them make things make sense. Like, make it make sense. But anyway, so I knew something was wrong. So what they found was that I have an autoimmune disease where my immune system is attacking my liver and causing cirrhosis of my liver. And I had already been pulling away from drinking just because it just didn't interest me anymore. I didn't like the taste of it. I didn't like the feeling of it. It was just, It just gets me thirsty. Anything that's not water gets me thirsty. Even water gets me thirsty, and I'm always drinking water. Yeah, thank you guys. I can't see how many likes are on the video. Um, I'm using Streamlabs, but anyway, so I knew that was going on, and then I got diagnosed with that liver stuff, and then in 2016 I ended up hospitalized because I was having an episode with my heart. It was a quarter of the block. I still have it. I know, girl. That same exact thing. Our house was a quarter of the block also. We have a huge house. Yes, we do. And there was 6 children. There's six. I have 5 siblings. 6 of us. But there's 6 kids. 6 of my kids too, and none of them want to clean. So, but anyway, she said she cleaned, so I allowed her to go outside. But so in 2016 I ended up in the hospital with late in 2016, like September 2016. I ended up in the hospital with a heart episode. My heart was going really fast again, and I ended up they took my blood in the emergency room, and my heart started calming down. So I thought that they were going to release me, but when they got my blood results back, my liver was going through like this massive flare up, and my numbers were like extremely crazy high. My AST and my ALTs were in the 600s and 700s respectively. If you don't know what that means in lab terms, my shit was fucked. It was pretty crazy. They gave me a bogus story of why my liver was flared up that way, because I knew better. And so I didn't buy it. That's one thing I wanted to encourage you guys. Don't ever buy any excuses. I don't buy excuses. I'm looking for my remote. It is hard to find. It's hard to find because it's under my thigh. Thanks. 2500. See? Exactly. 200 and 300. And then like with the AST and the ALT, they're like supposed to be, between, I think the highest is 10 and the highest is 20 on the other one. Like 10 and 20 are the highest numbers or something like that. Like they're stupid low, like dumb low. And my shit was 600 and 700. I was like, pfft. And again, they gave me a bogus story of why my shit was that high. I didn't believe it. And then my liver doctor re-diagnosed me with something else with my liver, because they said that what they diagnosed me with doesn't behave that way. So they really feel it's this. And the only quote unquote treatment for it, there's no treatment for it, but is putting me on prednisone, and I ran away from it, and I pretty much never went back. Things have been getting crazy for me lately, so I really think I need to go back. And I kind of went back, but then my doctor ended up retiring, and so I got a new doctor, and I feel like I'm starting all over again, and I don't like starting all over again, so I just never went back to him. But because of how all my other muscles have been behaving lately, and the diagnoses that I have received lately, when I was in Mexico recently, I went to the pharmacy out there and picked up some prednisone. My friend picked up some prednisone for me, and I've been taking that, and I noticed that when I take it, it really helps with all of the swelling. And it's a medication that I never really wanted to be on. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. It's a medication that I never really wanted to be on because I've worked in the medical field since 1997, and I worked up front and personal with patients, and a lot of my time and a lot of significant time was spent supervising laboratories and working with patients and drawing blood and whatnot. And I've seen the effects. I've seen the effects of prednisone on a person's body, and it's ugly. Just medicines scare me. And that's why I don't like taking them. So I'm sorry I broke out in tears. It's just really, I don't think that you should have to tear down your body just to not feel pain, you know, because there's so many other, there's so many side effects from this medication, and it fucks people up, and it's not cool. Not just for me, for everybody. But somehow that's the only thing that they can use to like slow down and to minimize the severity of what I have. It sucks. But it's something that I live with every single day. And like I said, just something new just keeps getting tacked on. And no matter what it is, I just keep riding through it, and I just keep working, and I just keep, smiling. And it's crazy that you guys caught me and that I actually broke down like this. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, that was real. How you guys doing on a Sunday? Going on 57 minutes here, you guys. I haven't taken a hit of my e-cig once. I haven't popped any candies in my mouth. Partially because I don't have any more. I ate them all already. Gotta. And, yeah, that's it. So, it was real. Thanks for joining in on my cry. But yeah, prednisone is an ugly medication. Prednisone, it's an ugly medication, and I did not want to take it. And like I said, when I take it, I know it helps me. I feel it. I can tell the difference. But the long-term effects of prednisone, it sucks. It sucks. What's up, Aunt? So, yeah. I got a little emotional about my medication, but I don't know. It's whatever, because it's really not whatever. There's a couple of things that are going on with me, with my liver and with my muscles, that is pretty messed up, but prednisone does help with a lot of the symptoms. I just don't like the effects on the body that it has long term, and I never wanted to be on it. And I also don't want to become dependent on like man-made chemicals like that. It's scary to me. So that's what you guys got today. You guys got the emotional gangsta today. That's crazy. Yeah, exactly. It's scary. I mean, even prednisone, I don't want to become dependent on prednisone. I don't want my body, I don't want my skin to become paper thin and just it's horrible. It's horrible, the side effects of medications. It's scary to me. I've witnessed the effects of just prescription drugs. Oh, girl, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. You know, it is what it is. I know why, I deserve to go through what I'm going through, It is what it is. Like I've said it many times before, I did so much dirt in the streets that and I was able to walk away from the streets nearly unscathed, aside from being shot and, all the fights and, getting jumped and whatnot that I was in. But even with those, I never got my ass kicked. Um, it was like I did a lot of things when I was out in the streets, not being such a great person. And, I never got paid back for what I never paid for what I paid the streets. And I was able to get away from the streets, unscathed. So this is, I put that energy out there when I was younger, and, it was never paid back to me. And so this is, this is the cross that I bear. This is the energy that I put into the world that needed to come back to me in some way, shape, or form. And this is the form that it chose to come back to me in. And I just have to accept that and understand that my soul has a much greater purpose in this world than for me to just open my mouth and speak about how much pain I'm in. And that's why I don't do it. That's why I don't like to complain. That's why I don't break down like that a lot. But when I do, it's really deep because it's something really personal. So it's something very, very personal. So I'm hitting it. I feel I need to at this point in time. My anxiety went up because I got emotional. That's so crazy. It's so crazy how your emotions affect your physical being. And I know with me, I have to keep my emotions in check. I try to keep my emotions in check most of the time because of how much it does physically affect me. I get really drained, even if it's happy emotions, sad emotions, whatever. That's why I try to just be chill. But I'm always working. I'm always trying to work. I'm always trying to do something. Today, I need to just turn everything off, just throw some music on, throw the speakers on, and jam out and clean this house, get the laundry done, get these kids ready for school for the week. Oh, wait, do they even have school tomorrow? I don't know if they have school tomorrow. Well, whether they do or they don't, they'll be ready for the week because today's my day that I do this stuff anyway. So anyway, that's my Sunday. Enjoying it. Chilling, enjoying it. Not talking about prednisone anymore. But yeah, those are little makeup tips and tricks. My face is like completely clean now, but you can see Target and Walmart, they're still there. Use the red to conceal that up. Nice little magic trick. Typically, I could do my whole eye because there's like this pigmentation around my whole eye. So I can cover that whole thing up. I don't use as much on my eyelid because it's like more opaque. But it's deeper down here. But yeah, that is what I do. Sometimes I'll do it like, in other little areas depending on what I got going on. If I'm really, paying attention to my makeup and really being precise. Oh man, I used to be precise as crap. Like the winged liner and ooh Lord. She was wicked with it. Beautiful colors on my eyes I used to have. Beauty. but no more. I like the natural. Popping with it. I like it a lot. Thanks. All right, I'm gonna head out. They already separated the laundry. They're out of the house, and I'm gonna go downstairs and whip it up. Might as well cook while I'm at it, right? Throw some laundry in and get in the kitchen and cook. I might bring you guys on a cooking lesson today. She can cook too. She does everything. Everything. All right, Aunt. Have a good one. Love ya. Thanks, bro. Tomorrow is the rap battle. Make sure you guys pull up on Ant Team Smoke. Make sure to tap on his name and a box will pop up. And the first option says go to his channel. Go to that channel. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. We are having a rap battle tomorrow between Gemstone and Nitro. If you don't know, now you know. See ya.